Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Mercury Farms. Yes, we are harvesting sunflowers once again, but I kind of told you at the end of the last episode we probably might start with a sunflower field over here. Might as well harvest it up and get it over into our silo in case the price starts skyrocketing. We are pretty much going to kind of get this field done with. I do want to take the case Puma over to the field above the livestock market because it is like 3/4 full of weeds. So I do want to get rid of those before they hit the second growth stage. I mean, I got time to do it. But since I have time now, well, we'll do it today. So, yeah, when we get our Rasta mash over to the other fields doing... I'm probably going to do the biggest field first, which I forgot what has what in it over there. When I mean the biggest field, I mean the newest one. This one here. Only because when I get done with this, I can spread some lime on it while he's busy over here. So you can see this field over here is like 3/4 full of weeds. So I do want to take care of that, like I said before, it has any issues of hitting the second growth stage because we don't have nothing that can take care of it at the moment. I mean, if I had to, I could borrow some cash and get a sprayer and buy some herbicide and take care of it. But we have a weeder for that, and we have a tractor that can help us out, so that's what we'll do. I'm trying to see if I can harvest this whole field of sunflower without filling up, but I think I'm going to. So I think what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I'm going to get this guy working on a worker. We'll make it just a little bit over here, that way if I don't have it in a straight line, he should get all of it. Hopefully. Yeah, so I need to find... There's the T8. Where's my... no, that's the truck. Where is my... Oh, well, you don't know. There's the truck. There's the Dutz Far. Here's the case tractor. Where am I? Well, I'm in the most obvious spot, apparently. Alright, let's drop that off. Our weeder is over here. So we'll get this guy also on a worker over there. Then I can come back over here, grab the T8, and head on over to the harvester, because he's going to need to be unloaded sometime soon. And now that we got the manure into our greenhouses and actually earning $800 an hour instead of $4, yeah, our bank account's going to look better by the hour. Probably not this episode because I'm running at 1x speed because I want to harvest these fields. That looks like canola there, and it must be soybeans in the other field. Both of which have a decent price right now, but the second place price is on the rise, so I think we're just going to store it for now. Like I said, we have no desire for money at this exact moment, so we're fine. This has hit the first growth stage though over here, so luckily if I need to, I could always put narrow tires on the case Puma, but there's no need for that at the moment. So we can see the weeds have started here. Yeah, that's right. I do have to do the first pass because, yeah, I got that lovely tree down at the other end. So basically, I think this episode is going to be like a harvest and store and just wait for the price to get better or see if the price that's in second place when it maxes out. As for the canola and soybean, the high price right now is not bad, but why not wait to see what the second price does and see if that gets better? And, yeah. Okay, so our combine is going to get full. I mean, he's already at 80%. So we'll grab the New Holland and bring him on over there, and he can unload our harvester in a while. But we definitely want to get rid of the weeds. I can never remember the numbers, but I think weeds are 15%. So we need to get rid of them. Oh, I mean 15%, it adds, well, it adds a negative 15%. It adds negative? Yeah. Words. Go figure. Yeah, so once I get down here, I'm getting to the point now where at first I'm like, we'll leave the tree there. It's not going to be that much of a hassle. And it's getting to the point of that darn tree. That tree is starting to annoy me. But now I may just leave it there because now it's become part of the farm. This tree. I don't think I swung enough. Nope, did not. Do it before I turned, so why did I turn and do it anyways? Just to prove my point. To myself, not to you, because you were probably like, Peanut, you didn't turn far enough. Yeah, I know. Alright. You, sir, go on to harvesting. Well, you're harvesting weeds, I guess. It would be kind of interesting if they could somehow, when you're pulling the weeds out like this, where the weeder would get clogged up with weeds and you have to, like, remove them somehow. That would be rather interesting. But yeah, our combine's patiently waiting, so now we'll drop off our seed drill, which, you know, I just want to go back over and seed that field. But he's got time to do that, and really, I don't know if that field needs anything done to it. And I really don't know if I can get all these fields harvested in this episode or not. Obviously, that canola field, I am going to set that up on Courseplay to harvest that field. And we'll see how Courseplay gets along there. Let's zoom on over here. Some of my equipment does need some fuel, like the harvester could use a good fueling up, and this is getting close to where it could use a good fueling up. Pardon me, coming through. One thing I like about this map, I said it before, even with traffic, why is it always that the pipe is on the wrong side? Yeah, on this map here, you can kind of like drive down the middle of the road, and you can fit between the traffic. So now I got to fire the worker, which is always fun. Well, the good news is, I don't mind that the combine filled up. I was like, oh, can I harvest the whole field? But, you know, by him filling up, that just means I'm getting more than I want. And when it comes time to sell it, you think I'll be crying then? Of course not. So, yeah, the price, when we were harvesting the sunflower in the field before, over by the livestock market, the price was dropping. And I believe I did mention this at the end of last episode, that the price had stopped dropping, and it stopped at, I think, at $9.89. So now we just want to wait for it to go back up, and hopefully it gets back up to $1,200 and something. I think it was before the morning of the harvest. I think the price was like at $12.39 or something. A really good price, and yeah, we're going to have pretty close to like 80,000 liters in storage, I think, by the time we get there. By the time we get done. Alright, so, yep, he's weeding. The Case Puma is weeding that really fast. And actually, this field, is the whole field turned at once? Yeah, I know I'm in the way. I just want to make sure. Because he can come back over here. I can bring the weeder back in the Case Puma and send him back over here, and he can fertilize this field. And we are growing barley, right? Wait, what are we growing? Oh, no, we're growing wheat. Yeah, probably for some chicken food. I think that's what I did it for. Yeah, so we can store some of this wheat. Probably just so we have like 50,000 liters, and then we'll sell the rest. If the price is good. So yeah, once this guy gets finished harvesting this, we'll bring the trailer back, and then we'll, as now I can see that this field does not need to be plowed or limed. So I can reseed this right away, which is good. And like I said, when the combine's done, we're going to bring him over here, set Courseplay up, and let him harvest this beautiful field of canola. So yeah, if we look at canola while we're waiting, $7.94 for canola is a pretty good price on hard mode. But this price, second price, is rising. Same with the soybeans, $9.12. But we're also rising at $8.08 here. And there's the sunflowers at $9.89. And it stopped. That's the low point. It just dropped. But I guess it could drop again. I'm not sure if the price always drops and then rebounds, or can it like drop, stop, and drop again. I don't know. I'm sure it would drop if I were to deliver sunflowers there, so let's not do that. We did take care of our animals, did we not? Yes, we did. So they're clean. We're at 12 apiece, and that's, like I said, I would like to buy some. We might be doing that, and the chickens are doing the chicken thing, making some eggs. So I need to get back over here, get in our tractor. I think I'll come up here and meet the harvester, and we'll help him unload as he goes down, so he can just go drop off that header, pick up the other header, and start harvesting some canola. Alright, so we're over by the canola field, so let's go ahead and set this guy up. Field 9 or 10. Put it as 10. Let's do... Oops, yeah, I want to go around. We'll do 3 headlands. Generate. It does have me starting... right there, so what I'm going to do is... I don't want to drive in it, so we'll turn on the header and we'll harvest this little section here. I would assume 3 headlands should be enough, but what do I know? Go ahead, drive the course, sir. And the good news is, course play and or workers, even though if you got crop destruction on, they will not destroy the crops. Now this is something like, I think when I had him... No, it wasn't plowing. What did I have him do here? I don't remember. Maybe it was lot. I don't know what I did. But he did, the worker did the same thing on course play. Well, he's up and going. I think he'll be fine. Our case puma is just about done weeding, but we ended up getting 15,000 liters of sunflower out of there. And I think we got, what, 60 some odd thousand liters off of that field last episode. So yeah, we're going to have like 75,000 liters. So if I get the $1,200 per, that's going to be a beautiful payday. And like I said, we're going to try to pay off a lot of the loan, but I do want to get more cows, because obviously we've been selling some milk, as you have seen, and that's doing wonders for the farm as well. And if I do, I think we're pretty soon, we're getting close to getting back up to the forestry. Wait, what am I doing? Can't back up today, or ever. But I need to get back up to the forestry area, cut up those stumps, clean up the forestry area nicely, and we'll rent the planter. And I do believe this may spaz out while I'm in here. That's fine. If I come in here, it's under pallets, right? Yeah, pallets. I do believe I got the Stevie's mod for, yeah, right here. So you may be wondering, well, it's $2,000 instead of $1,000. Well, the in-game one, you get 20 trees for $1,000. Stevie's mod, you get 60 trees for $2,000. So it's double the money, but you get 3 times as many trees or saplings in the pallet. So it definitely saves time on going back and refilling the pallets, or going up and taking care of that. So we're going to park this guy right here. Our harvester is somewhere over yonder. This guy thinks he's done because he thinks he hit a tree. Yep, the trees always cause a problem. So let's go ahead and help this guy weed out. We'll bring the weeder back. And we'll bring the case puma back, and we will fertilize the field. Now I will have to weed this again, but only in the upper half, the part that there are no weeds in. Like I said, it's going to be interesting when Seasons comes out, because Seasons is going to do the weeds different. You're not going to get weeds in the entire field. It's going to be like patches of weeds. And I think I said this back in Ravenport, because we tried it. I thought, well, if we spray herbicide, do the weeds not grow back as fast? And it doesn't matter if you weed them out like this or with chemicals. It seemed like they come back at the same rate. So I was hoping maybe, you know, Seasons will have it where you spray it with herbicide, and it may take twice as long for the weeds to come back rather than pulling them out. I don't know. I have no idea. It looks like our masher has made his first trip around the field. I don't know who parked the tractor and trailer like that, but it's kind of in the way. Alright, so to back this guy up and get him in here, let me just double check. Do I still hit? Of course I hit. So you gotta lower it. There we go. And I do believe we got plenty of fertilizer in here for the field. If not, no big deal. We just go fill it up, but we're all set. Work tool needed to be unloaded. What? Alright, I never seen it worded like that. Okay. Work tool needed to be unloaded. So our harvester is full, apparently, is what they're trying to tell us. Which I'm fine with. Yeah, I hope we get lots of canola out of here. So you can see Courseplay is actually doing a pretty good job. Now, if I remember, Courseplay is going to take off once he starts unloading. So I'm ready to go. Yep, he's going to go as well. So let's hope that when he takes corners, he takes them nicely. And this was harder to do with the Volvo in the trailer. All right, he's going to back up. I'll tell you what, I don't want to follow him along this short distance. We'll come around here. And we'll wait for him along this little strip here. Is he going to like stop and turn as well there? Nope. All right. Well, he seems satisfied, so we're going to park, I would assume, out of his way. Park over here. And we'll jump back into the case. Alright, let's head back to our field and we can start fertilizing. So we got just a little bit of time before our harvester is full once again, but we'll harvest the field. We'll fertilize the field until he requires us to give him some attention. Now, this will have to be all done freehand. I do not have GPS on this tractor, so I'll have to see how my freehand skills are today. Probably not the best, but are they ever? Wait, do I have GPS on this? I don't think so. Absolutely not. I didn't think I would. I probably figured I had one tractor that had it, so why do I need two? So you can hear the yield going up as we fertilize, can't you? So I'm pretty happy with the way the farm has come along. I know we're 30 episodes in, but now I'm happy with the amount of fields we have. The amount of fields we have are good enough to feed the animals. And of course, we're also making a pretty good profit now as well. But we might expand and buy a few more fields. Do I want to make bigger fields? Maybe not. And the question is, I'm thinking about those 3 fields. If I do any merging, it'll be the 3 fields up by the animals. There's like 3 fields that are like the same size. I could merge those together because I don't want to drive the combine up there just to do small fields. Yeah, so maybe I was contradicting what I was just saying where I don't want to merge fields. It's not like it's a long drive though, so it'll be okay. But the first thing we're going to do is on the farm is take care of our loan. Make sure we buy some more animals. Meaning cows, because I got the large cow pasture there, and I think it holds 250, and we got 48 cows now, something like that. I think when I started the series, I said I want to have a dairy farm, have like 2 cow pastures, but I mean, you know, we might end up with 2 cow pastures by the end of it, but I don't know where I would put the other one because they do take up quite a bit of space. But I think I need to, focus on the one cow pasture first before I say, hey, let's put another one down. Because if we do that, then I may need to buy another grass field, which is one right over by the BGA. Just trying to plan ahead on the farm. It's what you got to do. But we are sitting pretty good now because we got I didn't see how much sunflowers we got in there just yet. But I want to say we got pretty close to 75,000 liters, something like that. So we could get pretty close to $90,000 if the price goes back up. And then when we sell the soybeans and the canola that we're harvesting, that money will go into hopefully buying some more moo cows, which means they'll reproduce faster, make more milk, slurry, manure, all that good stuff. Well, it's time to put this guy in a worker, because as you can see, our combine is saying I need some help. The good news is, by setting up a course play and him going around the headlands like this, I made sure I lined them up so the pipe would be on the correct side. But he's making his third pass, and after he makes his third pass, he'll start doing just rows. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to unload you for a little bit before you take off. And then we'll have to figure out the corner, won't we? What are you doing, fella? Are you turning, or are you just like... Alright. I'll meet you over here. How about that, sir? Well, the combine seems happy. He's putting his pipe in. And since we are 84% full, we might as well go put this into the silo. And with this silo here, I kind of learned for myself, if I come in this way and angle it, it seems like I have an easier time backing up when I angle it like this for some reason. Don't know why, but I do. Just barely get the Joskin trailer in and unload it this way, and it should be okay. While we're waiting, so how much sunflower do we have? Yeah, almost 80,000 liters, so that's all good. So you can see we got 27,000 liters of wheat. So the wheat field over there, like I said, when we get up to 50,000 after harvesting it, we'll sell the rest of it. Because wheat, look at that price, $5.73. That's pretty good. And we are on hard economy mode, so that's not bad at all. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to drop off the trailer right here. And the Case Puma will take over shortly that job. We are going to come over here and grab our seed drill. Hook this guy up. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I want to plant over here. I know we previously did oats, and then we did sunflowers. Root crop, no thanks. I've had my fair share of root crop over in the Hawke's Bay. Although these are small fields, so it won't be bad, but we don't have the equipment. So, I think we'll put down soybeans. I think soybeans... I was thinking just for a second I was going to put down oilseed radish to get the fertilizer, but I never really done that, so I have no care to do so. In 17, like I said, I may have done it once just to see what it's like, because in 17 it was 3 stages of fertilization, if that's what you had selected. So now I'm just waiting for a sign from our Case Puma that he's done fertilizing the field. And then wait for a sign from our masher. And I call the Rasta Mass the masher. Wait for the masher to tell me that he's full, and then we'll move everything around. Hopefully I can get some of this done. I mean some of it, I mean quite a bit of it done before that all happens. And just back up until the seed drill hits the the pine tree, and then we're good to go. I do like to go one pass up here to give myself just a little bit more room to turn around. Although, as we all know, the T8 and the horse seem to be a good match here for turning around. Speaking of horse, I do believe on the 18th of April, let's see, when is this video going to be released? What's today? Oh, so actually, today's the 17th, right? Is that right? I don't know, let me get my phone out. Yeah, today's the 17th. So actually, by the time you see this video, I do believe, you probably already know what I'm talking about, there's a free, as far as I've been heard, it's going to be a free DLC for a horse. It's like a free DLC put out by Giants. You'll be able to find it on the Mod Hub. So if you don't already know about it, like I said, it's supposed to be, I heard, released on the 18th of April. And this video is going to go out on the 19th. So as you see it, the horse DLC, which should be free from what I read, is on the Mod Hub on Giants. So when you start the game up, just go to the Mod Hub, and I would assume you can find it there. And they said it's going to be a DLC package, so it'll probably be under the DLC category. I know a lot of people, when I was reading the forums, a lot of people were asking the question, what will be in it? And they said, well, a lot of it will be announced on the release. So I do believe this pack was put out in 17. So I'm assuming it's going to be mostly that same stuff that was in the 17 release. I mean, personally, I think as long as when this Seadrill was released, when 19 came out, I was happy. I think ever since I started putting Farming Simulator on my channel, which has only been, well, in 17 on the Pacific Northwest, we had the T8 hauling around the horse Seadrill. And yes, I did see that our case Puma is done fertilizing our field over there. But I'm not going to go grab him until our combine is telling me that he's full. So I can see how much of this field I can get done. Probably get this field done, and just as I get it done, the weeds will come in. But usually what's been happening to me lately is as I'm seeding the field, the weeds start, and that's when they get the weird shapes on the field. Well, timing could be more perfect. Well, I guess it could be a little more perfect if I had time to actually go get the case Puma, drive it over to the field, and hook up to the trailer. And just as I hook up the trailer, it says, oh, I'm in need. But it's good enough. We're just about done seeding this field here. And when I get down the end of this row, I'm just going to leave the engine running here. It'll shut off by itself. If real cars were like that in real life, that'd be kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, we'll jump over, grab the case Puma. Hopefully it fertilized the entire field. Hopefully it's not stuck on the other farmer's trees or something like that. So there we go. Turn it off, freeze it up, fold it up. You know, I'll turn the engine off because I don't want to waste my own gas. Well, he was kind of over here, but as we can see, it's double fertilized. Let's spin this guy around, head back to the farm. We'll drop off the Seadrill, grab our Joskin trailer, and we'll meet up. Now that the combine's actually going up and down the field, the pipe could be on the wrong side, but we'll know in a few minutes, or seconds, or when I get there. Well, we dropped off our fertilizer spreader. We'll grab our trailer, and I did see that the masher is facing the wrong way, or the pipe is on the wrong side of the field. I mean, as far as he's concerned, he's facing the right way. But you can see Courseplay did a pretty good job of just about getting all the crop. But that's something I need to do. I need to update Courseplay. I need to update my GPS. I haven't been to those sites and downloaded it in a while. So what I got to do here is we need to stop driver. Make sure I don't clear out the course. I want to keep the course activated. So I'm thinking the way he's going, we should get another full trailer and a little bit more after that. But what this field needs is, yeah, we're just going to spread lime in it because this has been the second harvest for these fields up here. And I'm sure the second harvest for this one. So another harvest, I'll need lime, but I'm just going to lime it all out because, yeah, we just need to get rid of all that stuff. All right, so a little tip for you. If you got course play activated just like I have, he will start at the next waypoint. But what you should do is make sure you turn on your header, because if the next waypoint is beyond the part that he hasn't harvested yet, he'll run right over those. Drive course. And there we go. We are all set with him for a while longer. We'll come over here and move the case Puma out of the way, because when he comes back down this way, he's going to try to unload into the trailer. That's good enough. Yep, now I'm going to do the dance of come back over here, grab the T8. Head back to the farm. We'll drop off the seed drill and hook up the Riedel. See if that's got a full tank of lime in it. If not, we're going to top it off and kind of get him ready to spread some lime in that field. Well, we're not quite full, so we're going to come over here and top off. And we're going to head on over and start liming the field ourselves while we watch the combine go back and forth. I may catch up to him, but that's fine. We'll do what we can do. Well, we're pretty much caught up to the harvester. You probably saw during the time lapse that I did put this guy on a worker for a little bit because I had to take care of the combine. So this guy did most of the lime work in the lime life. Our harvester is getting along pretty well. We're getting close to being done here. Yeah, it's looking a lot better not seeing this color everywhere over here. Since we're playing at 1 time to speed, the price is not going to change, but I'm just curious to see if the prices are still going up, which it is. I mean, it's got to go quite a ways to catch up to that 794. So hopefully it's 794 either stays where it is or starts to go up on its own. Let's hope it doesn't go down. Yeah, the sunflowers, I'm kind of waiting for this to go back up, but this just finished dropping maybe about 2 hours in game time ago. So, and of course, soybeans we haven't even got to yet. So yeah, we just need to finish harvesting this field. We'll finish liming the field. Oh wow, he's full already again, which is good. You know what? Turn that engine off. I'm just wasting my own diesel fuel. And now that I got an empty trailer, I should be able to finish off this field without having to empty it again until the end. All right, buddy, you and me, I'm only going to be able to empty you until you get to the end because I'm not going to unload you as you're going the other way. I'll just ruin all my crop. So unload what you can and I'll catch you on the other way back down. How about that? I mean, 5,000, 6,000 liters, that's like half a tank, so you should be good for now. Yeah, we got 7,000 out of there, so he should be fine until he gets the other end, and then we'll help him unload again, and he should be fine until the end after that. So this nice field, I'm thinking we might do sunflowers. Why not? Sunflowers seem to be the crop to go on. They yield just as well as soybeans, I think. I haven't done any tests on 19 to see how a crop yields in the field. What crop yields better than others? I have no idea. I don't know if anyone's done a test in 19 on that or not. Let's wait for this guy. Let's wait for our masher to come up here and turn around. Yeah, I'm happy with this. When I purchased this combine for this farm, I was like, well, I haven't used a masher, I don't think, ever that I can remember. Because usually once I get enough cash, I usually go for a New Holland or a 19, the ideal. Because, as you know, I like my combines where the headers are their own trailer. So when I saw the Rasta masher, I go, oh, look at that, their headers are their own trailer. And then to find headers that were modded that could harvest at a better speed and like a multicolors, I'm like, oh, well, thank you, sir, for that mod. I do appreciate it. It's worked out rather well for the farm. Because we're harvesting at double the speed of what the in-game vanilla harvester header will harvest at. Yep, he's completely empty because he's not putting any more into the trailer. So, give me a few minutes. We'll wait for this harvester to finish harvesting. We'll empty into the trailer, and then we'll finish up liming the field, and I think we'll wrap up the episode there because we'll take care of the soybean field next episode, and hopefully our T8 will be over here. Like I said, right now I'm guessing we're going to put in sunflower. I think that's what I'll do. I may change my mind, so you know how it goes. Well, there goes the rest of our canola into our silo. So how much canola do we get out of that field? Well, we're at 65,000 liters. So 68,000 liters out of that field. That's pretty good. So, you know, if we can get up to 1,000, but I don't think I've ever seen canola up to 1,000 on this map in hard mode. It's more like 900, so we'll just round off to say just a little over $60,000 from that harvest. Not too bad. Yeah. So that $60,000 go to buying some cows. Let's see, leasing the trailer is like $1,000, and the cows are $2,500 a piece or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, we can definitely buy some more cows when it comes time to selling this stuff. The question I have is, do I have enough lime in here to finish this field? I think so. But usually when I think so, that means I don't so. So, yeah, I am missing probably little bits here and there. Yeah, I know I got GPS on this tractor, but you know what? We can freehand it. It'll be close enough. So the good news is the top of the hour just came along, gave us another $800 from the greenhouses. Because we were below $6,000 there for a little while. But I'm not too much worried about the money anymore. I'm just excited about the money so we can pay off the loan and actually, you know, start seeing the farm actually getting some increased profit. Now, I mentioned this probably last episode, but we came here with $1.7 million and had absolutely nothing except for our owner bought us this lovely T8. I do have that number written here somewhere, but if not, I can always go back at the beginning of the and do our first episode and see how much money we have. But it'll be interesting to see when the time comes, and I don't have, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon that we're leaving this map. Probably got about another good, maybe 25, 30 episodes here. But it'd be interesting to see when we leave this map how much money we earned while being here. That means obviously selling everything, kind of like we did at Ravenport. Well, at Ravenport we didn't really sell anything. The banker came and gave us an idea of how much the farm was worth. and we took 10% of that. So obviously the farm at Ravenport was worth $17 million. But then again, we did do 108 episodes, I think it was. Yeah, I was on Ravenport probably too long. Because near the end, I was starting to get tired of Ravenport. But it was we were starting to do a lot of things with the animals. Yeah, it was something with that Ravenport map. It was fun when 19 just first came out because it's FS19. And you're excited about it, but really that map is, yeah, the land was expensive. Once you learned the placeables, but the placeables in that map, well, there was not many flat areas to place down anything. So you had to be very careful. And I don't know what I was worried about. We had plenty of lime for this field. So like I said, looks like next episode, our combine will be over there combining the masher. And the T8 will probably be over here planting some sunflowers, and the Case Puma will be on trailer duty once again. And maybe a little bit at some point, like I said, it's going to be fun when those prices kind of reach what we're looking for. So we can sell all that crop we just harvested today and then yesterday and in the next day. We can pay off, like I said, our loan. And then buy some more cows, and we'll have to take care of the cows, feed them more Total Mix rations. I don't know why I thought of this the other day, but you know what would be really nice is, I don't see this happening anytime soon, is for the animals. Like when they reproduce, I don't think you should just get a full-blown cow. That sounds weird when you say, is that what they've been saying, full-blown cow? I don't think you should just get a cow or a bull. Like with cows, you should get like a heifer, and then you have to wait a certain period before. I'm not going to fill this up with lime. I don't want to waste money. So yeah, when you come in here, so like we see cows, I would have like say 12 black cows. So in 66 hours, when I get a newborn, I should have 12 cows and one calf, one black calf, and you have to maybe, I don't know, feed it special, different kind of food. And then they have like maybe 10 days before they come a cow that will produce milk. And of course, well, chickens, I don't know how long it takes for a chicken to mature and start laying eggs. But I mean, same things you can say, oh, I'm looking for sheep. I'm on the wrong map. So sheep, you would get like little lambs and pigs, baby back ribs. I mean, little piglets. And let's see, well, horses are horses. But you know where I'm going at with the animals. I mean, I think they should have like a growth stage, kind of like crops do. Maybe in the distant future somebody will think of that. I don't know if anyone's thought of that, but maybe I'm just the weird one. I don't know. But that's going to do it for today, guys. We got more sunflowers in stock. What did I say? Close to 80,000 liters, I think I said. Wow, that's a good haul. And we got, wow, I forgot totals already. 68,000 liters of canola. And I don't know, soybean doesn't yield that well. Maybe 30,000 liters of soybean, maybe at some point. And of course, we got our wheat field over here, which is in the first growth stage. So in a couple days, we'll get some wheat, harvest that until we get to 50,000 liters, and then sell the rest. This field's looking better with not a big, weird color patch pattern here. And our animals are doing good. Obviously, we know that. But guys, I appreciate you watching as always. And yeah, I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.